Welcome to the new NFL 2026-2027 season. The new season begins with free agency. Really, it starts with free agency. So today we're going to go over free agency and all the moves that have been made on day one up until this point. A lot of teams have made good moves. A lot of teams have made some okay moves. Some teams haven't made a move at all. So we're going to go over some of these moves, what we think, what we're going to grade these moves on. Travis Kelce is expected to return to the Chiefs. This one's a big one too. I honestly thought he might have retired, but I guess he didn't like the way that he went out this last season. So could be returning for 1 to 2 more seasons. Alec Pierce, this was one of the bigger contracts in the league so far. Alec Pierce got signed to the Colts. His contract was $114 million contract. He got an insane contract, which, well deserved. He's a good ball player. The Colts get a great receiver. Slight overpay, so I'll give this one a minus. Falcons signing Olamide Zaccheaus. This one's an interesting one. I don't like this one from the Falcons. I give this one a C minus just because don't really see the use for him, especially with Drake London still being there. So now comes the trade that broke my heart. This trade actually destroyed me when I saw this. This trade broke my heart. Every year when I see Seahawks players traded to different teams, it hurts a little bit. But this one hurt a lot. The Chiefs signed Kenneth Walker to a hefty deal. Kenneth Walker signed to the Chiefs for 3 years, $43 million, $28 million in guaranteed money. Do I think the Seahawks could have matched that? Yes, but I also think they didn't re-sign him for... Actually, I have no idea why they didn't re-sign him. They could have matched that. They could have paid him, bro. They should have just paid him. Why not just pay him? I don't know. I don't know. And it hurts. It hurts so bad. Chiefs got a good signing here. I think this one's A minus though, just because given their whole situation, with Mahomes, it'll be interesting to see what that team looks like. But I think Kenneth Walker will succeed on that Chiefs team. The Rams signing Jalen Watson, also the Chiefs losing out on a ton of DBs. I don't understand why. I'm not gonna lie. I don't understand why they just let these guys walk. But the Rams, again, fill a much needed position. They know they can't guard JSN with just one corner, so they are definitely putting a lot of their money into their defense now. We'll see how that works out for them, but this is a solid B+. Panthers signing Jalen Phillips to arguably one of the largest contracts. He gets $120 million with $80 million in guaranteed money for 4 years. That is insane, brother. A much needed signing for them as well. The Panthers just need a lot. I give this one about a A- because it's a bit of an overpay. I think this one's a bit of an overpay. Steelers traded for Michael Pittman. This one was interesting. I don't think the Steelers really are doing much with DK Metcalf. I don't think Michael Pittman offers anything really different from what DK Metcalf is giving them. Maybe a couple better routes, but that's about it. I give this one about a C+. Buccaneers signing Kenneth Gainwell to be RB2 behind Bucky Irving. This was an interesting move that I didn't think he'd go here. I give this one a B- just because Kenneth Gainwell has the opportunity to be a good RB1 on the team. Buccaneers signed him as RB2. And with Bucky Irving potentially being injury prone, perhaps, I don't know, maybe question mark, I don't know. He has Kenneth Gainwell in the back pocket to be able to be as explosive and as good. So this running back room is going to be incredible. And the Bucs bolster up their defense as well with signing of Alex Anzalone. This one's a good signing for them. I think they get a good linebacker for their defense who's kind of pretty much their weak spot. I like this signing a lot. This one's a 2-year, $17 million deal. This one's an A grade. Hopefully fixes some of that Buccaneers troubles on the defensive side. But I like this one. This is another one that kind of hurt, but not as much as the Kenneth Walker one. Kobe was bound to leave. I give this one about a B just because of the contract. $40 million with $25 million in guaranteed money. A slight overpay, I would feel like. And, Seattle definitely didn't have the money to pay this guy as well, which is unfortunate because I would have loved to have kept him. Tyler Linderbaum got signed to the Raiders. This was a 3-year, $81 million contract with $60 million guaranteed, $27 million paid annually. The Raiders are prepping for Fernando Mendoza to get there and just shine. So this is really good on the Raiders. Did really good with the signings that they had. I would say though this is a slight overpay for a center. I would give this one an A, not an A+, an A, just because it is a slight overpay, but it does fix a lot of what the Raiders' problems are. Tyler Algier to the Cardinals. This was interesting. So $12 million for 2 years. I think kind of an experiment in a way. They know what he can do, and he is a great running back. So a running back I wish Seattle would have gone after. But yeah, great for Tyler Algier to be able to jump into the RB1 spot. I give this one a B. Travis Etienne to the Saints. 4 years, $52 million. This one was a slight overpay, especially coming off that Kenneth Walker trade or signing. It's interesting to see how the money moves. I give this one a A- because they did overpay significantly for him. And here's the big one. This is one of the blockbuster trades. This is one of the bigger blockbuster trades. Mike Evans to the 49ers. Mike Evans to the 49ers. You know what that means? I mean, Seattle has no corners right now. I mean, Seattle's got no corners. For 3 years, $60 million. I think they slightly overpaid him. They did need a receiver, but I don't know that they needed to pay $60 million for a receiver. I'll give this one a B, because he's still going to be really good. I just think the money just doesn't make sense. And, we got to see how he bounces back from injury. It sucks for the division. It sucks for Seattle, but 49ers got a good player. Commanders signing Odafe Owe. This was a big contract. $100 million for 4 years with $68 million in guaranteed money. I give this one a C+, because this was a big overpay. I think they definitely could have got this guy for a lot cheaper. And then we got Bengals signing Boye Mafe, another player leaving Seattle. 3 years, $60 million. Yeah, that was not gonna happen from Seattle. You know what? Happy for him though. He got paid. Bro got paid. Yo, let me borrow $1. Boye Mafe, let me borrow $1, please. Bengals unlikely bringing back Trey Hendrickson. This is a good move for them. Made him a decent amount of money. They're again targeting their defense, with they need help on. I'll give this one a B. Just a bit of an overpay for the Bengals, I think. Falcons signed Tua Tagovailoa. Yeah, sure. Bet minimum. Yeah, this was Kirk Cousins likely leaving. Michael Penix probably not coming back as soon as they would hope. This is a good signing, 1 year to see what he can do and where it takes him. I give this one a B-, just because it's Tua. The Seattle Seahawks did re-sign Josh Jobe. One of the few bright spots of today's free agency for Seattle is that Josh Jobe is coming back. They got him for 3 years, $24 million. I think that's a solid. I give that a B+, because I think cornerback is still a big need. This does fill a good hole for the Seattle Seahawks. Yeah, so far Seattle hasn't really done anything else. I don't know. Jeremiah Love to Seattle. Potentially. Seattle's got a lot of moves to make. Hopefully they do good in the draft. Hopefully they make a couple of trades, because Lord knows they need it now. Anything else happens, make sure to tune into the TikToks and YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels. All my socials are @adequate, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We are on the road to 200 subs. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.